Hello students, this is our lecture number 5. In this video we are studying management as an art, science or profession. What exactly management is. So let's see how the management is an art. What is art? Art requires skill, creativity and practice to get perfection. Different features of art like it needs practical knowledge, then personalized application. Only theoretical knowledge is not enough, but it needs personal skills and creativity to apply that knowledge. And third feature is based on practice and creativity. Regular practice of art is required to become more fine and perfect. So these are the features of art. Art requires learning of theory and know-how, then it involves practical implementation, it is result oriented, it is a personal skill, and it is having the creativity and innovation. So let's compare the arts with management. If we talk about the practical knowledge, then management also requires the use of practical knowledge, practical skills, expertise, proficiency like arts, and therefore management can be considered as an art. Then personalized application. In management also only theoretical knowledge is not enough, but how to apply that skillfully, that is important, and therefore management, this second criteria that is fulfilled by the management, that is personalized application. And third is the based on practice and creativity. So in management also there should be regular practice of managing the different activities, and therefore this third criteria also fulfilled by the management, and therefore we can say the management as an art. Now let's see how the management is a science. Science, because science is considered as the systematic body of knowledge, organized and systematic study material available which is used to acquire the knowledge of science. In science, scientific principles are derived on the basis of logical and scientific observations, and the scientists perform logical observation before deriving any principle or theory. Third one is the principle are based on repeated experiment. So before developing scientific principles, scientists test these principles under different conditions. These are the features of science. Now let's see how management is the science. Systematic body of knowledge. In management also there is the systematic body of knowledge. Manager has to study different theories, and manager has to study all the things carefully, and therefore we can say management is fulfilling the criteria of the science, that is management is also the systematic body of knowledge. Management is the separate field where all the aspects of the managements are studied, and therefore we can say management is the systematic body of knowledge. Then here in science, like scientific principles are derived, just like that in management also there are some management principles, and these principles are applicable to applicable everywhere, and therefore management is science. And the third one is the principles are based on repeated experiments. So management also is based on some repeated experiments. There are some principles of management, and these principles are applicable in each field, and therefore we can say it is based on the repeated experiment. So this third criteria also fulfilled by the management, and therefore we can say management is the management as a science. So we have seen management as an art because management is fulfilling the criteria of some of the features of art. Management is fulfilling the criteria of the some of the features of science, And now let's see how the management as a profession. Profession can be defined as an occupation backed by specialized knowledge and training. Here are some of the features of profession. So profession is also well-defined body of knowledge, systematic body of knowledge which helps the professional to gain the specialized knowledge of that profession. Then restricted entry. The entry of profession is restricted through an examination or degree. Then presence of professional associations. For all professions, especially associations are established, and every professional has to get himself registered with his association before practicing that profession. And existence of ethical codes. So set of ethical codes fixed by professional organizations and are binding all the professionals of that organization. So these are the features of the profession. Profession is defined as the occupation based on specialized knowledge, skills and training. Management is also a systematic body of knowledge, and management is the separate profession. Just like CA is the profession or doctor is the profession, just like that management is the separate profession. Then restricted entry. The entry of profession is restricted through an examination or degree. To become a manager, certain kind of education is important, and therefore we can say that this criteria of the profession is fulfilled by the management, that is restricted entries. Then presence of professional associations. In every field there are some associations which are related to that profession. Same in case of management, there are some associations which are related to the management. And existence of ethical codes. In each profession some ethical code is there. In such a way, in management also there is some ethical codes, and all people who are working as a manager they need to follow that ethical code. Then service motive, to serve the clients, and dedication, that is the feature of profession, and this feature is also fulfilled by the management. And therefore we can say the management is the art, management is science, and management as a profession, because all the criteria, because different criteria, not all but some of the criteria from the art, some of the features from the science, and some of the features from the professions. So all these features, they are coming in management, and therefore we can say management as an art, science as well as profession.